Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining us. We're gonna try to see if we can't get our second journal in our City of Love series, the Paris Rose theme. This one is gonna be the Tea Party Rose. So I'm gonna see if we can't get our journal signatures sewn in this. I'm going to take my template, and it is not exactly the size of my journal, so I'm going to start off by saying that from the get-go. This is a template that I had before. This journal is about 3 7/8 wide, and this is for a 9-inch 3-inch spine journal. So but we are going to center this up in this here journal. And I think I can be, I think it will work just fine. I'm trying to get the bottom and top of the signatures about the same, is what I'm trying to do. Right, so now what I've done was I put I put where I wanted the bottom and the top of the signatures to be sewn in. Now let's see if this will line up with our signatures. I think that's going to work. I do believe it is. Yeah, I think that will work, because I knew some of our pages were shorter than others, and I wanted it that way. But I needed to make sure that these were going to line up with our pages. I think we'll be just fine and dandy. So I'm going to go ahead and poke these holes through here. Hopefully. Now my template, or template, however you want to pronounce it, is mainly to put my holes in my spine where my signatures will line up. And I'll take the middle one and poke the holes in the signatures so all of them line up. So then when I do the signatures, I'll take and do this right here. So what I need to do now is I need to mark where with the holes that are in here. I got to mark the very top of the book. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to mark the top. Whoops, quit sliding, buddy. I'm marking the top and the bottom. So I'm trying to eyeball about where I want my pages. That's what I'm doing. Because see, normally what you would do is you would take and mark your line on here as to where your, just marking here. That is the top, and that's the bottom of my book, so I want it in the center of that. Pretty much basically is what I'm trying to do. Okie doke. So now we've got that done. We need to go ahead and finish poking our holes through our journal cover. That's what I'm doing now. And then when I sew my signatures in, I'll have to go back and poke the holes back through it anyways, because you know the fabric will close up with you. I think this journal is probably going to be one of the prettier ones that I've made. I like it. I like the cover of it, and I like the tie on it. I like pretty much about everything about this. I think it's just going to be beautiful. The tie it's like a suede material, and it's silky on the other side. This is a suede. All right, so now that's the first signature. That's going to be the second signature, and that'll lead into the third signature. And I've got these already clamped where I wanted them to line up. So now gotta be careful when I pull that apart. Make sure not to rearrange any of my papers. Make sure they don't slip and slide on me. Let's see, that is the top of the book right there. And that is the bottom of the book, right? Yeah. You can see I didn't make a template the size of my paper. And that's why I'm trying to mark this. So now, with the tallest piece of paper that I have, I'm going to mark right here is where I need to line it up here. And there's the bottom of my pages. So hopefully, with that being lined up, I didn't mess up my alignment of my pages. Because see, I wanted the shorter pages all to fall on the line. The taller pages are all about the same height. And so then we have our top and bottom of our pages. And we just put our template in. It's going to be awful close on the bottom. That's going to be awful close on that bottom one, but that'll be okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's going to be pretty close on that bottom hinge, but I think we'll be all right. Alright, so this is the first signature. So I'm sewing it in backwards than what I would normally do. From the get-go, we're going in backwards already. Not really, but that's okay. Oh, come on, get through there. There we go. Okay, so right here, there's a hole in that one. Yep, my fabric closed up on me. There we go. And like always, you know, these look a little loosey-goosey until we actually get all the signature in there. Okay. It just did not want to come through there, did it? Well, I'm a fumble fingers today, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. By the time I get to the last one, I'm probably going to have to definitely get the pliers to pull that, and that's going to flap in my face the whole time. Alright, I'm going through that middle piece very easy. Even though this is a blunt needle, I still don't want to pierce my yarn in any way. So, I'm trying to move that through there very vicariously. Alright, so now, let's see. Are we tightened up on the outside? Pretty much. Okay, so I'm just going to even out the threads the best that I can get them evened up. Oh no. I think I did poke it. I did poke it. Dang-nabbit. There we go. You see how that was, when I was trying to pull the threads, it was pulling both sides? That's how you know that you poked your thread. Okay, so that is very tight on the outside. Hopefully I can get them sewn in good enough to where I will not have to put lace on that cover. But if I do, it's no big deal. So I do 3. Just gonna tighten the bow. Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so pretty. That's the first page. Yep, I'm gonna like that. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is take this big clip. I'm gonna clip that to the front here. And let me go ahead and clip this up in there too, so it will quit flapping around. Just to keep that out of our face. Alright, so we'll lay this to the side. Get our second signature. Normally I sew these in from the last signature up, but you know, we're doing it a little backwards today, which that's fine. You can do it either or, you know, just as the main thing is to make sure that your template lines up. You don't sew it in upside down. I saw a lady, where was it? In My Porch Prints Facebook group. She said, help. I sewed my middle signature in upside down. What should I do? And I didn't open it up to read any of the comments or anything like that. And I was like, that poor lady. You know, she is not the first one. It ain't the first time and won't be the last time that she or anyone else will do that. Because I'm telling you, no matter how many journals you make, it does happen. It really does happen. Now, I've sat here and sewed signature after signature in the one day, making just a bunch of just mass making journals. Because I had a bunch of pages and ephemera and stuff that I wanted to put in journals. And then just started making like tags and pockets and journal cards and stuff like that to go in them. But I had the pages and the covers and everything ready. And what you know, either the first one or the middle one, out of 3 of them, I sewed in upside down. Sure did. Just because, you know, I wasn't clearly paying attention, for one thing, what I was doing. And I was, you know, trying to zoom through it and get it done. And it makes a difference. And I wasn't really double checking everything either. So, you know. Oh, come on. The hole's right there. I can see the paper. I just can't see the needle top. That is so aggravating. I mean, I could see the actual paper behind it. And yes, sometimes I do clamp these in. Sometimes I don't. Probably going to wish in the end that I would have clamped these in. It probably would have made it just a wee bit easier. Okay. Get a little more on this one, so I can try my best not to poke this one here like I did the last one. Luckily, I didn't catch it too bad, but just in one spot, and I could get out of it. This one will even that up a little bit. Yep. And then you always want one on one side and one on the other side, just so when you tie your knot in it, it keeps alright, so now I'm gonna pull that top, pull it over. Yep. So when you tie your knot in it, it keeps the string from slipping through. The string keeps your knot from slipping through. Said that completely backwards, didn't I? And I am sorry for the this video and last video with the I really don't feel good. I don't know what it is. Just gonna be honest with you, I am kind of worried what is going on with me, because I am still hurting, like I said, in my chest. And it's kind of got me a little preoccupied, you know, trying to do things to keep my mind off of it, basically. So, and I have said that if I am still hurting, I will probably want to go to the hospital tomorrow, which will be, what is today? Today, I'm filming this Thursday night. You'll see this Friday, so tomorrow to me will be Friday. So the day you're actually seeing this, I'll probably, if I was woke up still hurting, I was going to the hospital. just to have a chest x-ray done, you know. Just a make sure that it is fluid and not something else. a little more serious medical condition going on. Because I didn't know that when you had influenza A and pneumonia that you can get an infection around your heart. I did not know that. And reading some of the things about the aches or the pain, it you know, like I said before, it was underneath, and it was clearly, you know, not around my heart. This feels like it's around my heart. And I'm not saying that, you know, to scare anyone or, you know, for sympathy or anything like that. I'm just letting you all know transparency, realness, what's going on with me at the moment. Not trying to be a Debbie Downer or whatever, you know, but that is kind of what is happening at the moment, and it's got me worried, you know what I'm saying, and y'all are my friends, and so that's where my mind's at, really not on anything that I'm doing here, but I'm doing this trying to keep my mind off of it. Does that make sense? That's where my mind is, but I'm trying to keep my mind off of it, so I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Ouch, that got me. Okay, you're going to go through there, buddy. Yep, you did. Good job. Okay, so hopefully, I mean, you know, it is a serious condition, but it's not, if it's untreated, you know, it could be not really good, but they can give you antibiotics to, you know, and I didn't know that, like, which, I mean, you know, I knew certain antibiotics help with certain things better than some antibiotics, you know, like if you have a toothache, Kelflex is the best antibiotic for any kind of tooth inflammation, what is that, abscessed or what have you, teeth or whatever it is. Kelflex is, you know, designed to treat that. And I didn't know that they had specific antibodies to treat different types of infections. I mean, you know, I know they had different strengths and this and that and other of antibiotics and such, but I didn't know they had, you know, antibiotics that were just designed to treat certain things. I thought that was pretty neat. But either way, if it is fluid still, I do think it would be a good thing to go to make sure that, you know, that the pocket of fluid where it is and what we need to do to get it out. And I also am pretty sure that they will wind up giving me prednisone again. And seeing the last time I went, you know, when I had pleurisy, for sure had pleurisy, they didn't give me prednisone, which, you know, that's normally the first thing they give you is prednisone. They didn't give me prednisone with that, which, you know, in the doctor's defense, in my defense, I told him, you know, I don't like taking it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. And honestly, oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. Prednisone does weaken your system and make you more susceptible to certain types of infections and stuff like that. And he's kind of like, you know, with my history of what have you, where I've had, I have chronic bronchitis and have pleurisy a couple of times, that he didn't think that it would be a good thing, you know, other than to put me on antibiotics. Well, I said, okay, it's fine with me, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So the next thing I know, here I am again in the middle of February, having the same symptoms as I've had for, well, really since Thanksgiving. As I was sick the weekend of my oldest daughter's birthday party. I couldn't go to that. And then we had Thanksgiving. I'd gotten a little better by then. And then I was sick around my birthday. It just had gotten better to where I could go. They wanted to take me out because it was my 50th birthday. They wanted to take me out and invite everybody that's, you know, friends and family with us. And my children and what have you. And I'm kind of glad that they didn't invite their daddy and their stepmom, you know, because I was like, please don't invite them to my birthday party. You know, but if they had, if it would have been okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a celebration of their family that they wanted there. And I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's going to be pretty. But anyways, I'm not trying to, you know, like I said, be the Debbie Downer or what have you, or bad news, whatever, but I may try to go get checked out again. Just for good measure, you know what I'm saying? Just for my peace of mind, mainly. And my daughter's peace of mind, because she's like, well, you need to go. You need to go. Like, no, I don't. I need to get me some more Mucinex, because when I take the Mucinex, that helps. Loosens up whatever's in there. It's like, but she's like, yeah, but it's not getting rid of what's in there. So, you know, you need to go make sure what it is fluid and not something else. And I was like, I don't want to do that. You know. But, yeah. So, for my peace of mind and y'all's peace of mind, my family's peace of mind, I probably will just go on ahead and get checked out again. Why not? Just do it for good measure. Now, these is the one where I wanted to put the tea parties in. So, I'm trying to stay away from certain colors. I don't reckon it really matters. It don't really matter to me. See, these that are a little more fussy cut, we can put on tags. And save some of them to go with that other set of stuff. Why, I don't know. Let's see, like that. So we got the white one there, so here's what I'm thinking. And even though you can write on it, it's fine and dandy. I don't really care. So I'm going to put that there, and that's going to be a tuck spot. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm thinking. And put this one here, and that could be a tuck spot on that. Because I don't want to cover up this. Some of the yellow, more yellow tones, like the pinkies and stuff like that, I can go in here. But the yellow and the orange, I don't want them in here. So, trying to get them separated out. These have a little more, that one would go. It's got a little more purplish, that's pretty. But that one's cut out. Let's see, and that one's cut out. That would go in here. That would. That would go. These are really pretty. Where did I get them from? Intelligent Art is where these came from. Actually, really, really pretty. And some of them I left the complete border around. Some of them I did the extra fussy cut on. And I just ran them through my machine. And the ones that I'm pulling are the ones that have more of the pinkish tone flowers in them. And that one there. And the ones that are really good fussy cut out, I'm putting over to the side. Okay, so now these, we can take and use these for other journal bits, decorate stuff. Shoot, we might put us another journal together. So I want that there. I think that would be pretty on that. I'll leave that. I think that's going to be pretty there. Put that there. See, and then this is the middle. Okay, nothing. Put that there. I'm getting hold of the papers. I don't even remember where I put them at on this side, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so this one here, I wanted on that just to cover up some of that writing, because it's got such a pretty rose picture on the other side. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to cover that up. Okay, so we'll put one here. Alright, and we'll put one here. Oh, that would be pretty. I like that. I think I had one on this page. Right. Yep, that one. The double page and then nothing. Okay. Yep, so that's those right there. Definitely got to have one there to cover up that. We need one that's yeah, we'll do that there to cover up that. If I have to, I'll trim around the bottom a little bit so it doesn't hang down, but we need that one there. Okie dokie. So let's see. Now this is the hard part when you get into the middle of it, to figure out where you're putting stuff. Alright, so there's that one. So let's do this here. I gotta fussy cut that. I think that would be pretty, don't that? The colors go good. Alright, so from the back one, Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Put that there. Put that there. Right. Wrong spot. Goes there. Skip that page. Do the back side. Nothing. Nothing. This has some peach and stuff over here, so I think that would be pretty. Nothing. Wait a minute. Yep, okay. And there's those. Cool. Well, at least we got our pockets, our signatures sewn in, and our pocket placement, or our tuck spot placement in here. This is going to be fun. Okay, let's see. Color fill there. Let's do this one here. One here. Oh, that's going to be pretty there with that. That would look good there. And then we'll put this one over here. Let's skip that page. One here. So then we would skip that page. And I want one there. And then I want one here. And here. All right, so I need 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more. There's that. There's that. And there's that one. Just trying to look and see if I have one that had a little bit of blue in it. I do right here. So see if we can draw some of the blue from the flower over there. Yep. Okie doke. That'll work. That will work. Okie doke. So then that'll be all of our tuck spots taken care of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3. And we got 3 in the very middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'll be fine with 3 in the on either side in the middle. So like we have 8, 8, and 6. So there's 8 tuck spots in the front and the back one, and there's 6 tuck spots in the middle. So I think we'll be fine with that. All right. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll come back tomorrow. Ooh, let's not pull that too much, buddy. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that because I just pulled it. And that's what I was afraid of with that thinner paper. Is it's going to pull it off of there. See that? It's pulling it. When I go to tighten it, it's pulling it. Daggone it. That's fine. You know what we'll do? We'll take and we'll Fabri-Tac us a piece of lace right down over top of that. Yep. Because I've only tied it 3 times, and it's done pulling that thinner scrapbook paper away from it. I figured it would. Well, daggone it. It's partially because I didn't Fabri-Tac this all the way down here to the edge of that, so that's my fault from the get-go. Okay. See, that's why I like doing this stuff, flip-flopping around, doing this and that and the other to it. You know, flipping it, pulling it, this and that and the other while I'm working on it. Because if I sent that out to somebody and they tied it up 2 times, I mean, look at that. That we can't have that. Can't do it. Can't have that at all. If I can't get it to fix, then I'm just gonna cut that out just cut that off and repair the paper there, and then we'll just figure out another tie, because I'm not having that tear up my inside of my book. I'm not gonna do it, buddy. I think that's what I might have to wind up doing too, because I don't think it's gonna fix it. It ain't going to. And that makes me mad too. Yeah, it ain't gonna fix it. It's still gonna keep pulling it. Well, let's just cut that off of there. And that greatly irritates me. I'm having to do this, but that's what I'm going to have to do for the structural soundness of the book. You know what I'm saying? Just for the structural quality of the book, we're cutting these out. Just going to have to do it. And see, you can't hardly tell that, but I know it's there, and I don't like it, so I'm going to put a strip of lace down it. Yep. Man, that is so irritating. I had to do that. Well, at least it happened before I got my corners on, you know, and because the next step to this is putting the corners on it. And so then I could put this lace there, you know, and cover that imperfection up and still have, still get my corners on it and not have to worry about going around them. That's a good thing. But I really wanted that tie like that. That was so pretty. So we'll just fix it something else. I may be able to take a piece of that and run it through the back side and tie it around it. We may be able to do that. I'll figure that out. Yep. Okay, let's put these up. We'll get Fabri-Tac on them. Yeah, because the next step here is to get our corner pieces on. Oh my goodness, I got the Fabri-Tac fingers. I got the Fabri-Tac fingers, y'all. Now I need to come out here a little bit. And put it along the edge. Alright, so to fix that side, I'm going to let that dry pretty good. And I'm going to get off here. We'll let this side dry. I'll flip it over and fix the other side. And then I'll figure me out another way to tie it, to put a tie on it. Like I said, nothing else, I'll take and we can take and run it through the back. We can run it through here. Let's see, it will be pretty to do that with it. That's what I'm thinking, kind of. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to let this dry. I'm going to get off here and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Thank you all so much. Y'all have a good day.